Today our topic is the power of resilience, stories of comebacks. Resilience is the ability to face challenges, setbacks, and failures, and still keep moving forward. It's not about never falling down. It's about getting back up every time you fall. Life is full of ups and downs, and the truth is everyone faces hard times. But what makes the difference is how we respond to those hard times. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And through resilience, ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things. Let me share some stories of resilience, stories of comebacks, to show you just how powerful this quality can be. Think about Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. Before he succeeded, he failed thousands of times. People told him he was wasting his time, that it was impossible. But Edison didn't give up. He saw every failure as a step closer to success. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Imagine if he had stopped after the first failure, or the 100th, or even the 1,000th. The world would be a darker place, literally. Edison's story teaches us that failure is not the end. It's just part of the journey. Resilience means keeping your eyes on the goal, no matter how many times you fall. Now let's talk about J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became one of the most successful writers in history, she was a single mother living on welfare. She was struggling to make ends meet, and her manuscript for Harry Potter was rejected by 12 publishers. But she didn't let that stop her. She kept sending her book to publishers, believing in her story. Finally, one publisher took a chance on her, and the rest is history. Today, Harry Potter is a global phenomenon, and Rowling is one of the richest women in the world. Her story shows us that even when life feels hopeless, resilience can turn things around. It's about believing in yourself, even when no one else does. Another great example is Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison for fighting against apartheid in South Africa. Many people would have given up, but Mandela used that time to grow stronger. He educated himself, built relationships, and never lost sight of his dream of a free and equal society. When he was finally released, he didn't seek revenge. Instead, he worked to bring people together and became the first black president of South Africa. Mandela's resilience changed a nation and inspired the world. He showed us that even in the darkest times, we can choose to rise above our circumstances and make a difference. Let's not forget athletes, who often show incredible resilience. Take Michael Jordan, for example. He's considered the greatest basketball player of all time. But his journey wasn't easy. In high school, he was cut from the basketball team. Instead of giving up, he used that rejection as motivation to work harder. He practiced relentlessly, and eventually, he became a star. Later in his career, he faced more challenges, including injuries and failures in the playoffs. But every time, he came back stronger. Jordan once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." His story reminds us that success is built on failure. Resilience means not letting setbacks define you. Resilience isn't just for famous people. It's something we all need in our everyday lives. Life is unpredictable. You might lose your job, go through a breakup, or face health problems. These moments can feel overwhelming, but they also give us a chance to grow. When you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become stronger? Resilience is about finding meaning in the struggle and using it to move forward. One way to build resilience is to focus on what you can control. There's a philosophy called Stoicism that teaches this idea. The Stoics believe that we can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond. For example, if you lose your job, you can't change the fact that it happened, but you can control how you react. You can choose to feel sorry for yourself, or you can choose to take action, update your resume, learn new skills, and look for new opportunities. By focusing on what you can control, you take back your power. Resilience is about taking responsibility for your life, even when things are hard. Another way to build resilience is to have a strong support system. No one can do everything alone. When you're going through a tough time, reach out to friends, family, or even a therapist. Talking about your struggles can help you feel less alone and give you new perspectives. Sometimes just knowing that someone believes in you can give you the strength to keep going. Resilience isn't about being tough all the time. It's about knowing when to ask for help. It's also important to take care of yourself physically and mentally. When you're stressed or overwhelmed, it's easy to neglect your health. But eating well, exercising, and getting enough sleep can make a big difference in how you handle challenges. A healthy body supports a healthy mind, and a healthy mind is better equipped to deal with adversity. Resilience isn't just about mental strength. It's about taking care of your whole self. One of the most powerful tools for building resilience is gratitude. When life gets tough, it's easy to focus on what's going wrong. But if you take a moment to think about what you're grateful for, it can shift your perspective. Maybe you're grateful for your family, your friends, or even the small things like a sunny day or a good meal. Gratitude reminds us that even in hard times there is still good in the world. It helps us stay positive and hopeful, which is essential for resilience. Finally, resilience is about having a sense of purpose. When you know what you're working toward, it's easier to keep going, even when things get tough. Your purpose doesn't have to be something big or grand. It could be as simple as providing for your family, helping others, or pursuing a passion. Whatever it is, having a sense of purpose gives you direction and motivation. It helps you see beyond the immediate challenges and focus on the bigger picture. So how can you apply these lessons to your own life? Start by embracing challenges as opportunities to grow. When something doesn't go as planned, don't see it as a failure. See it as a chance to learn. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Build a support system of people who believe in you and encourage you. Take care of your body and mind, and practice gratitude every day. And most importantly, find your purpose. When you have a reason to keep going, you'll find the strength to overcome any obstacle. Resilience is what allows us to turn setbacks into comebacks. It's what helps us keep going when life gets tough. And the best part is, resilience is something we can all develop. It's not about being born strong. It's about choosing to be strong, even when it's hard. So the next time you face a challenge, remember the stories of Thomas Edison, J.K. Rowling, Nelson Mandela, and Michael Jordan. Remember that failure is not the end. It's just part of the journey. And remember that no matter how hard things get, you have the power to rise above them. Resilience is your greatest tool, and with it you can achieve anything.